Hello YouTube, my name is Nero TV, some more Call of Duty World War II. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We finally have a trailer for the War Machine DLC, which is the second map pack to come to Call of Duty World War II. So here in this video, we are going to be checking out that trailer in its entirety, and then after that, we are going to be discussing the things that we saw in the trailer, as well as, of course, discussing the upcoming event and the new content that is scheduled to come to Call of Duty World War II. So if that sounds interesting, sit back, relax, and enjoy, because I think it's going to be a pretty fun video.
Watch out for enemy fighter planes and defend our bomber squadron. Keep on there! This is
Ladies and gentlemen, what an awesome trailer that was. Now, of course, it's a very subjective thing, but I think that DLC 2 looks much better than DLC 1 did, and I can't wait for these maps to come to Call of Duty World War II. So the first of which we saw was Dunkirk, which is going to be a beachside city in France. It has a very different atmosphere compared to the other maps in the game, which is typically the whole point of them releasing map packs. They want to add some variety to the Call of Duty multiplayer, and based on what we saw here in this trailer, which keep in mind, it's a cinematic trailer, so it's kind of hard to judge how good the map is actually going to be, but it looks to be a pretty solid map overall. And next up, we have V2, which is going to be a V2 rocket test site facility in Germany. And as you guys can see, there is an active V2 rocket on this map that at some point will take off and will kill enemy players that are under it, very similar to the launch rocket that we saw back in the original Black Ops. Though the thing is, I don't know what's going to cause that V2 rocket to go off. Is it a timed event? Is there something we could do to manipulate the map that caused it to go off? Is it going to be involving the V2 rocket score streak in one way or another? We really have no idea, but Activision has said this is going to be the smallest map of the DLC, which is typically the most beloved map of each map pack, so we're going to have to wait and see how it plays out, but by and large, V2 looks to be a pretty interesting multiplayer map. And speaking of interesting, next up we have Egypt, which is going to be set literally in Egypt. It's going to be part of the North African campaign, and as you guys can see, we are going to have some pyramids, we're going to be fighting inside temples. It's definitely going to be a pretty huge change of pace compared to the rest of the multiplayer maps that we find here in Call of Duty World War II. Next up, we have the new war map, which is going to be called Operation Husky, which of course is set at night. But the big thing about this map, as I'm sure you guys are well aware, is the fact that the final objective involves aerial dogfights in one way or another. Now, because of this trailer, we weren't able to see if the enemy planes are controlled by real players or not, right? Because it's one thing to have dogfights against AI while playing the Call of Duty multiplayer. That would be pretty cool if I'm being entirely honest, but it would be much better if the opposing team can also control planes, and for the first time in the history of the Call of Duty franchise, we could have online dogfights against one another. Like way back in the day, we had Jeeps back in World at War, we had tank fights, we never had plane fights in the Call of Duty series. That would be really cool, so hopefully some more information on that is going to come out in the coming days. And finally, we have a glimpse of the new zombies map, the Shadowed Throne, which is going to be set in a burning Berlin, and as you guys can see, we have some new weapons, as well as, of course, new types of zombies. Unfortunately, that pretty much does it for this trailer. I'm seeing a lot of people right now asking me, Nero, are we still getting the new Grenadier Division that you discussed in a previous video, and are we going to have an event that goes along with this DLC? Of course, I can't confirm anything, but it's pretty much confirmed at this point that we are getting that Grenadier Division when this comes out on April 10th, and we are getting a brand new event, but we are likely going to have to wait until Friday to get another trailer that shows us all of that stuff. So if we can use history as an indicator, if we go back and check out the Resistance trailer, it was pretty similar to this one. It showed the 3 multiplayer maps and the war map and the zombies map, and that was pretty much it. But a couple of days later, we got another trailer which showed us the Resistance event, which showed us the new division, and of course the new guns, and the headquarters update, and the new game modes, and stuff like that, right? So I imagine the same is going to be true for the War Machine, though nothing official has been announced, but we have of course seen the leaks in the game files, so it's pretty much confirmed to be right around the corner. But of course, I will keep you guys up to date with more information as it becomes available. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave your thoughts and feedback on the War Machine DLC down there in the comment section below, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.